Squad-wise, injury-wise, obviously Dan Burns left us, you know, which is a massive blow for any club to have such an outstanding player and an outstanding lad. We've all knew the rules about Dan, the loan, etc. And he goes very much with a massive hope that he does really well at his new club. He's a fantastic lad, a fantastic player. He's had an outstanding 18 months with us, within what we've done as a club, and he's on his way. And you know, we wish him well, the players wish him well, you know, and now it's about the future and what's life going to be like for us without Dan Burns.
And on the back of Swansea, I suppose there's some battling points, but that is as positive a point as you're going to get from the performance and the reaction from the players.
I felt in general, Paul, I find it very hard to criticise our players in general. I'll always criticise myself as in the modern day game now, there's such a blame culture around football, it's untrue. It really is, whether it's the manager's tactics, the players he's picking, the players aren't good enough, whatever it may be. And when you have someone to blame, it's always an outward place to put your disharmony, your unhappiness. Sometimes in teams and clubs, you're fighting for what you believe in, you're fighting for what you want to achieve, and it's hard for us. It's been difficult for us in relation to the fact that we've been so used to winning that we're now not. Now within that, is people really doing something wrong? I don't feel we are. I feel it's a genuine case now we're all being tested and challenged, and that's what the Championship does to you. And for myself, my staff, the players, our supporters, we've got to stay together and be strong, because our success will be deemed at the end of the season when we start making strides to grow as a club. We put our benchmark in the league, we stay in the league, and can we get better and stronger next year?
Sheffield United, New Year's Day, you've said earlier in the season you thought they were pretty much the best team in the league. Is that still your view, or is one or two teams kind of spoke up there with them?
God, to be fair to Chris Wilder, I've seen a lot more of the league now, Chris. I've got to tell you, Sheffield United are without doubt one of the best teams in the division. He's done a fantastic job. They wouldn't fall into the bracket of the heavy spending big clubs. They fall into the bracket of being one of the most successful clubs and getting the most out of what they've got. And that's great credit to Chris, Alan, Neil and the rest of the players, staff, for everything they're doing, because they challenge. And that's, in my world, that's a world that we want to go. That's a world that, where players know the jobs, they give everything they've got a style of play and they're good at it. You know, they regularly beat teams. They don't regularly play well. They don't regularly come off the pitch and say, how good have we played, or the possession stats were 86, this and that. They just win. They've got men in the team, they've got good players, and tomorrow will be a really tough test for us on the back of the two trips, which have been demanding. The Swansea one was a demanding trip. The two amount of effort players put in, no different. Chris's lads will have put the same effort in. But we look forward to our games. As a manager, as a person, as someone who loves football, we love the games. You know, Sheffield United will travel with great support, really good club, great supporters, get behind the team through thick and thin. And we want to engage them tomorrow, and we're going to do our best to do that.
Lee Evans, you didn't have him for the game at Bramall Lane. There's a bit of uncertainty. Do you expect to have him available for tomorrow?
Fully expect to have him available tomorrow. Yeah, I fully expect it. The loan's expired. Lee becomes a Wigan Athletic player. I fully expect. I understood the first side of it. No problem with that. This side of it, Lee must take the pitch tomorrow. If Lee doesn't take the pitch tomorrow, it'll be sad, and I'm sure it'll lead to other issues.
Yeah. These off-field things, I guess you don't want to be involved in them. You just want to plan for the game and get on the training field, don't you?
I have enough problems in my own planning, Paul. I have enough problems. No, we get on great with Sheffield United as a club. It was a loan that should be turned into a permanent. Obviously, with Lee taking the pitch tomorrow, I'm sure all that'll go through.
Yeah, and you were frustrated in the summer that Lee's loan was a loan, Dan Burns' loan was a loan. That's two. You've now presumably free hits for January. Is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, and again for the manager, you know, new owners, new horizons for us as a club. I think it'll be important that everyone will be looking forward towards the window and the transfer market. But we must stay focused. You know, January markets can be turbulent and tough for clubs. You know, people can make decisions in markets rightly and wrongly by sort of pursuing success quickly or none. You know, signings for us going forward are huge. You know, and it's very important we get them right.